Episode 253. It's the hostess with the mostest. It's your boy, Ix Saint. Sitting here with Nady Jizax.
What's going on?
Bayleezy.
I'm back, baby. Better. I'm back and I'm better.
All right, Shakari.
Still smell like a vacation. Got a good.
And I heard y'all
color
lightweight hating talk
Got a
about,
good
do you
color.
even live in Chicago anymore? I'm not. I know it's not spreading because spreading your royal oats is like fucking around, right? I've tried to do all the stuff right before you have kids or whatever. So I'm just trying to do my little checklist or whatever. So.
No, it's not hating. I just miss y'all.
I know. I miss y'all too. Yeah,
That shit.
because I want to take you guys with me everywhere always, so that we can have these memories together.
No, it's love. Y'all be outside. I love
yeah.
it. That's exactly how you're like supposed to live life.
Bailey.
It's great to be
San
back though.
Diego.
Ain't nothing like home, bro. I promise you. When we touched down, it felt so good. So.
Of course.
Bailey San Diego.
Where in the world? I still love that video game.
You know my man's Evan in here. Jimmy in here.
Rolling up per usual. Some
Hell
kind
yeah.
of leaf that I've never seen before.
Shit, man. It's been hot as shit this week, boy. We got that heat wave. It feel like do the right thing outside.
That's literally perfect.
That's
On my soul.
hilarious.
Oh my
So
God.
I know it was hot in New Orleans.
Yeah, absolutely. It was just a sweat fest, bro. I felt like I was going through heat stroke. Everyone's like, what did you do? And I'm like, I'm sure I remember. Like, it wasn't all partying, but I'm like, damn, I was really going through it, sweating my ass off, bro.
It's rough. Like, while y'all were out there, I met someone at work. They had just got back from Austin.
Oh,
and they
shit.
were like, yo, it was thick as hell. I was like, if it's thick there, then I know it's thick in New Orleans.
yeah.
Because New Orleans is humid as shit.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I feel like I started leveling out, but the
Yeah.
first day, everyone was physically sweating like so crazy. Like you saw it on their face, like everyone was just wiping their face. The next day, I was just like embracing it. I did bring a lot of shorts and stuff, so I was like ready. The next day, I just felt like, okay, I'm like warm. Like I'd rather be hot than cold anyway, so I was just trying to embrace it.
Nah, for real.
And what a beautiful fucking city, bro. Like, cause why is it just colorful like that?
Yeah.
Like, amazing. I had a great time. Had some good ass vegan Louisiana food, and it was
Sure.
amazing. I didn't have a beignet though, so Jimmy's the only beignet that I. Jimmy's beignets are the only ones that I tried. Sorry, Cassie. I was like, that sounded loud. I'm about to just start over.
Being vegetarian in New Orleans low-key sounds like offensive.
It's not too much, bro.
Good. There's so much good barbecue.
I mean, I can't eat shellfish, so I'll be feeling the same way.
Oh, yeah.
Powdered sugar was not.
Oh yeah, I did learn something too. Cause like you guys know, I'm like vegetarian, right? Always trying to be vegan, but like the vegan spots we were going to, because of course I'm going to like going with KK, you know, his ass gonna take us to the vegan spot. I'm always open to eating vegan food, but of course they have all of these signs, and they were like, "Oh, we just want to let you know we have vegan beignets. Also, just know that our powdered sugar is vegan and is not made from bone char."
Oh, yeah.
And
that
I'm
makes
like,
sense.
what?
That makes
They
sense.
make powdered sugar out of bone char?
Most powdered sugar, like most commercial powdered sugar, is pretty much regular sugar, and then you use cornstarch as a stabilizer to make it not like rehydrate.
Oh, true. Okay.
Because it'll go from like the fine sifted powder to like it'll get cakey if you don't put cornstarch in it.
Fair enough. I just didn't know about the.
Point to say that though, then that's probably.
It's probably an additive or whatever. I can see them using something like that. I just didn't know. So like, fun fact, whatever.
Yeah,
The
like-
more you know.
Yeah. It's just like when you found out his bone is hooves and jello. And
Yeah,
shit.
exactly, and glue and stuff.
Yeah. 'Cause like, how did they do that? Who the first person that did that?
Who made it clear and like gelatinous?
What they found out was when you make chicken stock, when it cools down,
Ah,
it's
yeah.
gelatinous.
Oh.
So, shit, there's something that's like thickening this, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Huh.
This looks like shoe glue for real.
Oh, that's where the glue comes from.
Always back to the board, baby.
I'm fucking dead.
Crazy.
But yeah, we
What
had a
else y'all
good ass
do?
time. And we had a good ass time. We went to this one place.
Crescent Park, yo. That's a like famous skate spot. We went there. That spot
Y'all
was a
skated?
famous spot.
Wait,
No,
where?
I bring a board. That little park we went to. Crescent Park. we
Oh,
went to
okay,
the
yeah,
park
Crescent
there,
Park,
shit.
yeah.
Is it like under like a?
No, you have to like walk over this like crescent-shaped fucking stair set. It was actually super steep.
Yeah, it was crazy.
But it's like out over the water and shit, and there's a bunch of ledges there. And
So we got to see the Mississippi River type shit. It's just
Right.
like, damn, that's what that water is right there.
There's Humidity, that's a skate shop out there. Shout
Yep.
out them. They're sick as fuck.
Yeah, we went to the studio too to see this artist out there, B Mike. We went to the B Studio, I think it's called. B Mike, I really fucked with it though because you guys know me like as an artist, like my hashtag Black Art. That exhibit that I just saw there was so absolutely like touched base with me so heavy, and it was like a whole like it's like an installation, right? Like he had so much going on. Like I'm talking like flipped up upside down police cars. I'm talking like literally had a whole video game that looked like what you would see at Emporium, and it was literally with all of the visuals and stuff. Like you couldn't play it, but it had the slots for you to put the quarters in, and it was literally called Driving While Black.
That's crazy.
And you know what I'm saying? And then it had like a vending machine where you use the claw to get the stuffed animals. It was called Free 'em All, and it was literally like, you know, niggas in like orange jumpsuits and
Yeah.
shit like that, and like only a few got out type shit. Like just the symbolism and a lot of the
Yeah.
stuff. Like
The bedroom thing was pretty sick. The Dreamcast setup.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, just
Joe's on the floor. It was fucking super.
yeah. It was.
Did
super
you
sick.
did you leave the exhibit like feeling inspired?
Yes, absolutely. The sun was in my eyes, but I was
That shit
definitely
was
shedding.
beaming off of her when we left.
I was shedding. I was definitely shedding a
All the
tear.
best of that.
Because if anyone looks at that, it looks at his artwork, they'll know, especially the way that my art is, like how much that meant for me to see that. And his pieces are grandiose, like they're huge.
Yeah.
And it's like all of that, like that race shit that no one wants to talk about, but you're making just like beautiful paintings. You're like forcing people to see what it is, you know?
Yeah.
And it was just beautiful to see it displayed in so many different creative ways. And it's just like, damn, I was telling them like, I don't think that I'm going to have kids, but when I talk about a legacy, like that's the kind of legacy I would want to leave with my art, like a place like that for people to see exactly who I am and what it is.
Oh yeah, yo.
Yeah, so that was amazing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
On
that
that
was
note,
probably
happy Juneteenth, y'all.
Yeah, period. I know that's
Yeah.
right. Pew, pew, pew.
Happy Juneteenth.
We need it. Wow.
Big money.
Hell yeah. I had a great Juneteenth, yo. Family came by.
Oh yeah.
My grandma, my uncle, my little niece came by.
Yeah.
Barbecue.
Facts.
Then what y'all do?
I had to fucking work like a square, dog.
I had to work.
They bogus as hell. They know
Yeah.
goddamn well.
Okay.
Juneteenth is a federal holiday for real.
Yeah.
That's
Niggas
what I'm
need to be
saying.
off for real. They bogus as hell.
Hell yeah.
But that's when bars thrive.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Indeed.
not you.
Yeah. Yeah, some of those holidays, yeah, it's just like
Hell yeah.
Even Uprise was closed.
damn, see?
Shout out to Uprise for that.
Yeah, for real. They're
I was
like
in
it's
the
a
Uber-
federal holiday.
Yeah, I was in the Uber on the way to work. I was like, bet.
I see.
Yeah, this is why I fuck with y'all.
Hell yeah.
Period.
Yeah,
Unity.
I barbecued during the day. Maddie came over, finished working on our EP for real.
Cool.
And then I put on that Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, oh my God, G. I was emotional watching that shit.
It looked sick. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I definitely watched clips for sure, and then I watched like him playing Not Like Us like 6 times in a row. which
Hell
was, like,
yeah. That shit was insane for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I just had it on like I just had it on like in the background while we was working on shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Every time we would turn, I'm like, damn, they up there? Damn, so and so up there. And he literally brought everybody out from the West Coast for real. That was
cool. It was
yeah, yo, niggas I ain't
super West Coast.
yeah, I was thinking like they better bring Don Kennedy out. Here come Don Kennedy. You know
Oh,
what I'm
for real?
saying? Hell yeah, they brought. I'm trying to think of who they. When I know they started off with they brought Rimble.
Tight. I love Rimble.
he was actually the first one. Rimble was the first thing. Yeah, Kamaya and them was up there.
I love Kamaya.
Yeah.
YG was up
did a
there.
long ass set for real.
Boogie was played himself.
Cool. I saw Tyler played.
Yeah, Tyler played. Tyler was one of the last niggas that played for real, yo. And no, look,
All of Black Hippie was.
I fuck.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'll fuck with Tyler the Creator because, like, I can guarantee you from listening to Tyler's music that he ain't never probably felt accepted by them street niggas. You know what I'm saying? His whole career, you know what I'm saying? They probably never looked. They always looked at him like he was crazy. They got help. He was up there with them niggas.
Yeah.
On his own shit, one of the biggest niggas there.
Yeah,
which is crazy for real.
Yeah, I mean that's the great thing about him is he like forced people to like accept him.
You know what I'm saying?
He's very unwavering on who he was. He never like. He's
Yeah.
definitely got raps that like if you're like into like hood rap, you're gonna be like, oh, that was hard from Tyler. But like he never like cosplayed as somebody he wasn't to make shit pop. Like he never didn't have like an inhaler or some funny shit on his album cover. You know what I mean? Like he was like anti-gangster the whole way.
Yeah, exactly. So you already so imagine how them niggas was probably counting him out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them niggas probably been counting him out because he been out just as long as the rest of all of them. YG and them niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That was dope for real. Tyler. They had Steve Lacy ass popped out too with Tyler.
Cool.
Who else was up there? Ty Dolla Sign.
I didn't even. There's people I hadn't even.
It was hella people I didn't know. Ty Dolla Sign was out there. And like he said, Black Hippie Reunion,
Yeah.
J Rock, Ab Solo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Schoolboy.
the J Rock verse alone was fucking
Fire, yo. That shit was fire for real. Like it was literally everybody. If you ever had a popping song on the West Coast, he brought you out for real. The only nigga that wasn't there was Vince Staples.
And Buddy's petty ass wore the fucking Tupac fit from the House of Blues show when he performed fucking
Who?
Hit 'Em Up. Kendrick.
Oh yeah, the Tupac outfit. Yeah, he had on the Tupac outfit.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, bro, he was really on some diabolical.
Yeah, that shit was fire. And then Kendrick came out and he opened up with Euphoria.
Came up out the floor.
And bro, that whole set, this nigga didn't miss a word, bro. He was like, I remember when it first started, when Rimble and them niggas was performing and like niggas was playing and they was just dancing to their song. You know what I'm saying? Niggas wasn't really rap. They was saying every 2 words. I was getting mad for real. I was like, damn, you on this huge stage and you not gonna rap, you gonna sit here and dance?
I'll never understand why
Because
rappers want to do that.
Their fucking lyrics, bro.
Nah, they know them.
They know that. I think they just scared. I think that niggas get scared that they gonna mess up and would rather not even just do it instead of being embarrassed for a second. But low key, I would rather you do it and fuck up a part and keep on going for real.
Most rappers
Just
that I
rap.
talk
You're a
to-
rapper.
You know what
That
I'm saying?
part. Freestyle,
Nigga.
nigga.
Most rappers that I know that like know their shit but perform live over their vocals, they're usually like concerned that the crowd's not going to be able to hear them over their music.
No.
Which is a problem when you're fucking playing like shitty venues.
I'd rather sound shitty over the music.
Yeah.
I'd rather you do that as a viewer from the stage for real. You know what I'm saying? Like when Tyler came out, Tyler was really rapping for real. You know what I'm saying? And like it's times where he'd take the mic from away and dance, and then like it'd just be silent until he until he got back on the mic. You know what I'm saying? Well, I be feeling like niggas be scared they gonna forget their words.
Rappers gotta remember that they're vocalists.
It's okay
too.
to forget
Like,
your words.
It
too,
is.
though. Like
I've done it.
Kendrick missed a shitload of words, but your perception of it was that he hit everything.
No, yeah,
It's like,
it sounded like he
there's
was
a
hitting
realistic
everything. I was like,
human level where it's like you're gonna stumble. Even the best are gonna have a moment where they like.
I didn't hear that one
The
time.
skill of being a performer is like the recovery.
The only time I heard Kendrick Lamar miss a word was doing the second and third and fourth and fifth time, but not like us. For real.
yeah.
And there was
And-
one point. Look, there was one point he was playing
He was
not
doing
like
that on
us.
purpose.
It was one point he was playing not like us, and he was dancing with niggas, and like the nigga took the mic away from his mouth it was for a second. You know what I'm saying? And then came right back in on the beat, and I'm like, gee. Like when I'm rapping and I fuck up, that means he was talking to niggas, saying what's up, and still rapping the song in his head.
Yeah.
I'll be fucking up one time, I'll be like, I start back. Cause he came here right old play for yeah, he different for real. The only other nigga I seen ever rap like that is Lil Wayne.
Little
Little.
Wayne.
It's fucking Little Tunchi. It's the only nigga I've ever seen rap like that
He's
for real.
definitely an impressive performer.
Yeah.
Like I think that anybody can write it. Not a lot of people I see now that can like. I mean, just the breath control to be able to like really like. It's one thing to like.
He played
when we're in the booth. I'm breathing in a controlled way of like by the 7th take of it, I'm pretty much breathing smooth through it.
Yeah.
But like when we're on stage and there's adrenaline involved and my energy is playing into my like performance and I'm like running and moving.
Yeah.
Like, just the energy
Yeah.
exerted of like walking back and forth or standing on your feet or whatever when you're performing is gonna change what's happening in your fucking diaphragm.
For real.
It's
You know
gonna
what I'm
gas
saying?
you.
So,
Yeah,
like,
nigga.
To have the vocal control to spit a minute and a half of verse where like you don't really like have a hard pause is fucking pretty crazy.
Gee, like I get on stage, I have a 25-minute set, 30-minute set. I get off, I'll be gassed. I'll be like, damn, my voice feel raspy and shit. Then they was rapping for 2 hours.
Why doesn't Vince Staples like Kendrick Lamar?
No, he fucked with it. He just wasn't there. It was just odd that Vince Staples was the only nigga that wasn't there. But I don't think it's nothing between them or nothing.
Oh,
I mean,
I didn't
people
know what the
felt weird
Tommy
about
the
the
Clown
game
thing
not-
was.
Oh, and the game was not
The
there.
game wasn't there, but the game went on
Damn.
live today to be like, y'all are literally making shit out of nothing. Like,
Oh, yeah.
everybody knows who I am.
Now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, now I'm thinking about the game was not on there. That's crazy. Yeah.
Niggas be having shit to do.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I had prior plans.
Yeah, I don't think Snoop.
Oh my god, they don't like each other.
But yeah, it was hella niggas. The camera panned off to the side. I was like, is that Kobe White? Then I made sense because like he training with DeMar and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like the show, while it in the sentiment of it is going to come off as like a victory lap, I feel like they were just capitalizing on the wave to put on a big event for Juneteenth.
That's what it felt like.
Because the set of like Kendrick's set was not really about
It wasn't centered around beef.
Celebrating like the victory over Drake.
Yeah.
Like people obviously wanted to hear Not Like Us, so it's like you got
He didn't even play none. He played Euphoria to open and Not Like Us to close, and
He
that's
played
it.
616. Like,
Oh,
the
did he? I
first-
missed
He
it.
played like part of it, but it was like the show wasn't.
Like, he
just
didn't play
about,
Meet the
like,
Grams.
The show wasn't
yeah.
like, oh yeah, let's like really rub it in. It was
Yeah,
really about like let's take this moment where the world
And that's-
has eyes on us. Whether
And you know what it is? It's the internet trying to make it like that. Because when I was watching that shit, I didn't get no feelings of like this is a hate Drake fest. I didn't get none of that. It looked like black people having fun.
Yeah.
Linking up, being positive on Juneteenth. That's really what it felt like for real. I didn't get no kind of. He ain't say nothing about except in the song. Other than the actual song itself, he ain't say shit about Drake.
And on some like real shit, like if you know anything about like LA gangbanging culture, like what happened at the end of that concert.
Yeah.
Like
I was watching it with
whatever
Maddie.
the fuck got
Hey,
whatever the fuck led up to this moment to take it and spin it into that, like you can say whatever you want about the intention, but it was like a true moment, and I think it was like super important for hip hop, obviously, but like really important just for like LA street culture in general.
Yeah.
Because that shit is fucking crazy.
Because it's rare that some street niggas do some shit of love for real. It's very rare to
'cause they
see it
stopped
for real.
doing like the Crip and Blood cookout.
I told you I was watching that shit with Maddie. So you know he already when niggas start cut off stage, he was like, oh my god, that's big Choo Choo and that's big Roo Roo. You know, I'm like, what the hell going on these niggas?
Big Choo Choo is insane.
You know how street niggas be. I'm like, I don't know who none of these niggas is. Maddie's like, oh my god, it's all the street niggas. I was looking at DeMar DeRozan and them niggas. I was like DeMar DeRozan bogus as hell. DeMar DeRozan bogus as hell. He was a Toronto Raptor for 9 years, and he was the first nigga on the stage.
And a San Antonio Spur.
That was intentional. That might have been a sneak diss, like let DeMar up first. Tell DeRozan to come up first for real. Remember DeRozan, you be straight OVO. He been a Raptor for 9 years for real.
Yeah.
DeMar was the first nigga up there. I was like, oh man. And then who was all up there? Russell Westbrook was up there. acting a goddamn fool. They was like, this nigga have more. This nigga don't even take basketball this seriously.
I'm fucking dead.
Don't do him like that.
That's what they said. I ain't saying. That's what they said. But for real though, yeah, that was a beautiful moment, man.
Yeah, it
was a
looks
beautiful
cool. It
moment.
looks cool. I definitely watched like
Cause it's very rare we had nothing in hip hop that's that's street related, that's promoting anything other than lounge shit.
yeah.
Very rare for real.
Yeah, it's a cool event, like especially on like a platform like Amazon.
But yeah, OGOT, so everybody could see it and
Yeah.
shit. Like they niggas said,
Bringing it to you live for real. You know what I mean?
it's probably the most. This might be one of the most significant hip hop events that have happened in like the last 25 years for real.
For sure. For sure.
100%. Before this, it was Jada Kiss and the Dipset thing. Remember?
Yes. I watched,
But I was like, I don't know.
watch that once a month.
I was like, I don't know if. Can you think Hove could do this in New York? You think he could? I don't think so.
What?
You think Hove could do that in New
All right.
York? Jimmy, you think Hove could do that in New York?
What the fuck?
Bring together all the ops.
I would like to think so.
Bro could do that in fucking anywhere.
Bring all the ops. Because I be like, damn, they.
Hove did that,
I'm like,
so
he
you didn't
definitely
have to go through that.
He tried to do that. He tried to.
Hove can do that in Arkansas.
I'm talking about.
He could do that shit in Connecticut.
This is the
The
question.
biggest rapper ever.
In regards to Hove, though, if we're talking literally Hove,
In New York, bring all the New York
is Hove
niggas.
as tapped?
Bring the world
Hold
together.
on. Is Hove as organically tapped into the youth culture in the same way that Kendrick Lamar clearly is, though?
I don't think so.
Maybe low key.
I don't think so. I really don't. And I think Hove the best rapper. Hove definitely the best rapper, but I just don't think that Hove could unify the East Coast.
Is Hove big?
Because like he
up-
had niggas from
You don't think Hove-
from San
When is
Francisco.
the last time that
down to
Hove
San
big up
Jose.
to underground artists? When's the any time that Hove big up to underground artists aside from like a Rihanna or like?
Hove is the underground artist boss, bro.
No,
Griselda.
I don't
He
think.
is.
I mean, Hove is Rock Nation, but like. I don't think that Hove could have all the New York street niggas on stage fucking with each other and not trying to kill each other. I don't think so.
I think that he could do that.
I don't think so.
He could.
I think Hove could do that. I think that he has the respect of people that they would put shit aside for him.
If anybody could do that, Hove could do that.
Because New York is crazy.
Yeah, but so is
That's what I was saying,
I
G.
think it would be harder for somebody to do it in Chicago than either of those places.
That's what I was saying. I was telling man that we could be them niggas that do it in Chicago.
We could all agree on that. Kanye could not do it in Chicago.
Hell no.
But Hove could definitely do it.
I don't think that
Nah,
really
I don't
says,
know.
I don't think that's so much about Kanye and more about like inner beef shit
Common
of gang
Yeah.
shit in Chicago.
That's what I'm
Because I'll
saying.
say like one thing about like Chicago gang culture is like the inter gang like beefs are almost more than like external like gang to gang beef. Like nobody beefs with GDs like other GDs.
I mean, that's how it is. That's how it is everywhere,
That's the
though.
way
I
that-
mean,
that's the way
I
that
feel
shit-
like
That's how it is,
I
but
feel
that's why
like this
I
is
was
like I feel like this is something we shouldn't be like speaking to.
Yeah, I ain't finna hold you.
All I know, it was just good to see
'Cause
street
we're not-
niggas up there hugging each other.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen that before. In real time, live.
Yes, it's a beautiful thing. Colors.
Ah, wow. That's
I almost went to that Chief Keef shit. That's why I was hoping the Chief Keef shit would be like for real.
Oh yeah.
I almost went to that shit and didn't fucked around and not ended up going. So I had the tickets, had the wristbands. I'm like, all right. I went out. What did I do? It was Sunday. I did something with my mama or something. Huh?
Was it thunderstorming or something?
Yes. On my way home, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go home, change, and go to this Chief Keef show. I'm on the way home. My phone started going off. Ooh, severe thunderstorm warning. I'm like, damn. Get home, like, well, let me see what's popping on there. I go on their Instagram, they said evacuation. And I was like, yep, look like I'm finna just stay at the crib today. And then it didn't even end up raining. He played. I was salty, bro.
yeah.
Cause he ain't played since that Pitchfork shit. I was there. I told you I was there last time he performed. And the new Chief Keef project is insanely hard.
Yeah, it's good.
Damn, Shuddy. Yeah, I was salty. Perry hit me up before he actually went, and I was like, fuck, I'm gonna miss that. Like, I was so fucked up, but I also still have like all of like the little text message alerts or whatever from last year. So of course I'm out in like NOLA doing whatever you do when you're in NOLA. And like I was getting text messages, and one of them just said, because it's not a saved number, so it's just a random 312 number, but it was like gates are now open. And I already knew it was some shit, because I'm like, damn, it's late as hell. What do you mean gates are now open? Because I'm sure they postponed it like however they did at, what was it, Pitchfork or Riot Fest, when they like opened up late.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yo. But yeah, I guess next time Ho would be there. I mean, not Ho, Sosa. Hell yeah.
What's up with Pride Fest this weekend?
Oh yeah, Pride Fest, the festival, the festivities. It's Pride Month, so happy Pride to everyone.
Yeah, big happy Pride.
Hell yeah.
To everyone we know and love, close allies, besties, we love
Yes,
y'all.
sir.
But Pride Fest is this weekend. Super sick. I don't know. I haven't been to the fest in so long because like I don't know. Like I don't really even party like that. And Pride Fest can be like a lot sometimes.
Yeah.
You'd be so drunk and it's so hot and like just so mixy.
I
But I fucking love it.
I haven't
though.
been in a long time. We should go to that bitch.
Yeah, I mean, I would be down to like pop into that situation.
We should go. It's
Yeah. It's just like you just have to gear yourself up, because again, sometimes it's just like you be too liquored out and it's like sun
yeah, that's
and like
7-Eleven, turn
it's
it up.
Yeah, the 7-Eleven. Okay, they say like the gay landmark in Chicago is that 7-Eleven that's right there, and it's funny because I worked at Beatnik, so that's where I went all the time. Cigarettes, food, pizza, all the time. But yeah, Pride Fest is this weekend. Y'all should check it out if you guys have some time. Who did I see was performing? Natasha Bedingfield. I feel like that's
Word? For real?
Yeah,
Yeah, let's go. We gotta go.
And
She's gonna shut it down.
what's Shorty's name? Ooh, what's her name? JoJo Siwa.
Oh, for real?
I'm irritated that they're gonna let her do that, because you know she said she was the one who like made gay pop or something. Like, bitch, take 1,000 seats. Yeah, young as hell. Like, what are you talking
she One
about?
of them Disney Channel girls. Really.
Yeah, and she
just
decided
grown.
she's trying to remarket herself, and it's going horribly, if I might add.
Yeah, it ain't no niggas ain't did before.
Yeah, she thinks she robbing and shit, boy. Like, yeah, for real. Take 1,000,000 seats, sis. Take some fucking notes. But also, since it's Friday, I want to shout out Giselle's band, Bad Manners. They're having their first show tonight in Brooklyn. So shout out to them. Hopefully it goes so well. Yeah. Shout out to little sis. Some of y'all know she broke her fucking collarbone and she's still finna thug it out. So I fuck with her for that.
That's gonna look even more raw.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, so good for them. Yeah.
Guarantee they're gonna get it cracking.
Hell yeah.
This weekend, I also watched that Tank Davis fight.
Did you watch it at Terry's crib? Did he charge you admissions?
We was at Jake crib. Shout out Jake. Shout out Good Hive.
Period.
Well, yeah, we was at Jake. We always go to Jake crib. Terry and them was up there for real. Yeah, we always go up there to watch. That's like my boxing homie for real. Thanks. But it was fun for real. Me and Jermaine went up there. It was funny because shout out my boy Composure Squad too. We went up there after this party. Jermaine was like, "Man, I don't even watch boxing like that. Like, I don't even really want to go." So we get there, whatever. We starting the undercards. The undercards was actually decent for real.
Yeah.
What is that?
The openers.
Yeah.
Are there
Like
opening fights?
There's opening fights. It'd be like 3 or 4 opening fights to the main event. That's the main event.
That's like perfectly said. Yeah.
Yeah,
Openers.
I feel like that's where main event came from, was from boxing.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
The
I
main
believe
event,
it.
the main event was the Tank. What's the nigga he fought? Martin.
I don't even know. I just know he beat his ass.
Martin.
Oh yeah.
You so crazy.
That just makes me think of the Lumpy Martin episode. Sorry, because you're talking about the fight or whatever.
Yeah, Sugar Ray.
But I was the same way though. Like whatever year it was, where it was a whole thing. Everyone's always talking about a fight. Like I getting into like you get into the camaraderie of like, you know, you're with other people. Yeah, you have no choice but to be excited. But I still stand with what I stand on. Like, yes, I'm not gonna seek out watching boxing because I don't. It's like whatever. Like I don't care in that way. It's like to like violence and stuff. Like I know it's not
Nah, but
MMA.
that's what I'm saying.
But you still their forehead still gets like your eyebrow still gets split.
I mean,
and
y'all
stuff,
about to
like,
get split playing basketball. Y'all about to get split playing football.
but you know what I mean though. Like you're hitting like whatever. Some
It's
people
it's
just don't
it's
like
a real
the.
That's what I'm saying. It's because I can see how you could say that because I don't really watch UFC. I feel it's too barbaric for me.
But with boxing, their faces just start changing shape. That's it. Whatever. It's fine. They'll be okay. I get that it's a sport.
I seen a
I
nigga
get
face
it.
change so crazy in basketball, G.
Here
Do you remember? Hey, Nate, do you remember when Scottie Pippen got elbowed in the forehead? Bailey, I never seen a knot so big on a nigga head before.
No, yeah, I mean, it's definitely,
It's the most infamous knots. Hold on, it's the most infamous knots of all time.
like both like MMA and boxing are definitely like crazy art forms for sure. I'm not if I'm alone at the crib, I'm not gonna like get the pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Oh yeah, but I mean, it's something to do with your people. for
Yeah,
real.
but with your people, like I mean, some of the best memories I've ever had in my life were like my mom and dad like getting like Tyson fights.
Yeah.
And everybody coming over type shit.
Yeah,
You know?
because it's
So,
points. It's points
yeah.
involved. It's a real sport.
Yeah.
Niggas be getting niggas have rounds, and you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying. It's a sport. Like I don't like seeing niggas get motherfucking UFC getting teeth kicked all out their face and shit.
Yeah, but it's still an art form, bro.
I mean, it's
Like,
still an art form, but I just like games with points. Not kill the nigga.
Point.
Huh?
Get to the point.
But no, the fight was good as hell. By the end of the fight, this nigga Jermaine was standing up screaming, "Yeah!"
Yeah.
It's just something about boxing that a hype a nigga up for real. Cause it could change like this for real. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Shout out to Tank too. He was wearing he was wearing those Chrome Heart shorts.
Yeah, the day was fire too. I usually don't just gravitate toward the Chrome Hearts for real. But
Me
those
neither,
shorts was
yeah.
fucking hard
They
for
were
real.
cool. They were cool.
Did he walk in with anyone?
He did walk in with somebody. Who did he walk in with? I think it was Rich the Kid.
Random.
I feel like it was Rich the Kid, G. We was watching. I was like, who is that? Hold on.
Plug Wop.
I'm about to look it up.
And when y'all said Tank, I'm just thinking of the R&B singer Tank. 'Cause it's funnier in my head to think of it that way.
Another body oil nigga.
Imagine him fighting.
A1 body oil nigga. Yeah, even that fight before with Ryan Garcia, he was wearing the human made shorts.
Yeah, his title or whatever got pulled from him because he was on PEDs for.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Wow. Sweeping the nation. Man. He was on
He
Ozempic.
was like, I was nutritionalized.
He was what? Nutritionalized.
I can't find.
My nutritionalist is on some bullshit.
I can't.
What's his statement?
I can't find who he was walking out with, but I remember last time he walked out with Chief Keef and it was crazy.
That's when he's wearing the human made shorts. Yeah, that was sick. Yo, so I think I sent this to the group chat earlier this week, but I saw this clip about this dude talking about hardcore or whatever, and talking about Knock Loose. Knock Loose, huge. If y'all don't know, it's a huge, super, super big hardcore band from Louisville. Just I guess basically talking about how they are the biggest hardcore band that's ever existed,
Close to the earth.
and how just I guess saluting them on being able to do it without I don't know, sacrificing anything. You know what I'm saying?
Selling out.
Yeah.
Changing
their
sound for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause that's what fucked me up about it. Because when he was talking about it, when you sent it to, he was talking, I was like, maybe. But then he was like, they ain't never made a radio record. Everything been the same heavy ass shit that they always did. I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, that is true for real. Because you go to a Knock Loose show, that shit be heavy as shit.
Yeah.
bro.
I mean, I feel like they get heavier every time.
Ain't no catchy parts. Like,
they get heavier. Hold on, let me get my shit off real quick. I feel like they get heavier every release, and straight up, I like songs. You know what I mean? I like some songs. I'm not crazy about that band, but I salute them for like, just like, I mean, it's like
Kendrick Lamar.
It's like that. It's like if y'all are into hardcore, it's like you could probably like relate to this. It's like the Hatebreed effect. You know what I'm saying? Like, like
I never heard that before. It's just funny as hell.
yeah, because like honestly, when it comes to like that shit, like there's never been like Hatebreed was the biggest hardcore band of all time before Knock Loose. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know that was hardcore.
Oh, let's say by the time I got
They're
by
like
the
the
time
Godfathers of hardcore.
they
Yeah.
definitely is for real.
But yeah, I mean, how do y'all feel about that? And
I
Jimmy,
feel-
sorry, like you get your shit off too.
Oh no, it wasn't nothing. I didn't really have anything super deep to say. I was just gonna say, I like the way that people talk about them like being the biggest hardcore band ever. I don't think it's so much about in reference to like how celebrated they are. Well, that's part of it. I think it's just like I think a lot of people aren't used to seeing hardcore be able to sell enough tickets to fill that big of a fucking venue.
Yeah, doing 6,500 is
yeah.
crazy.
You seen him at the Salt Shed, didn't you?
Yeah,
Didn't you,
Yeah.
Jimmy? You went to the Salt Shed show.
Yeah.
didn't
sold
you?
it out
So sad,
immediately.
And like I don't really know shit. Like they're like my girl's favorite band. But it was a great fucking show. But it was interesting for me personally, like growing up watching hardcore and shit. It was an interesting juxtaposition to see it in that big of a fucking venue.
Right?
It's crazy.
Yeah,
Because
like
my brain is like, this is like I'm used to seeing this in like houses. And
Yeah.
basements and
That's
fucking,
how I felt about Hatebreed, like when like Perseverance came out and shit. You know, like they'd be doing tours with like all these like new metal bands. You know, and like
That's interesting. I always perceived them as like being like
And
so big.
yeah, they're huge. Of course, they're still
They
huge.
ended up being way bigger than what Knock Loose is even now.
Nah. I think Knock
I
Loose
thought
got
that
them.
Hatebreed was like fucking
Hatebreed is
huge.
way
They are.
yeah, hey, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I
for
thought
sure.
that- I was on, like Hatebreed.
Okay, yeah,
It
yeah.
was on MTV.
I mean, I guess it's all relative now.
Yeah,
with,
true.
like, streaming and shit. You know, it's like hard to say.
Okay, I guess like
Yeah.
right now, yeah.
Because I guess you could, but I guess like with as many festivals as there are now, like back in the day when like Ozfest was like a thing and like
Yeah.
Hatebreed was playing like, I don't know, like playing Ozfest, being on Ozfest back in the day would probably be the equivalent of being on like Coachella. you
Yeah.
know, because there's so many fucking festivals, you know. So it's like,
Yeah.
how do you rank it when the exclusivity changes? You know, what I mean?
That's a very good point.
Like Hatebreed, I always thought that Hatebreed was like fucking huge, but they were.
They are.
like,
They are
They
enormous.
did
They are
definitely
enormous.
like get into the like. Not to say they were new metal, but they
They definitely got in
they
that.
figured
Yeah.
out how to be nested on shows with bands,
Yeah.
like System of a Down and shit like that were getting like fucking huge.
Exactly. I would go to shows and see Hatebreed, and like kids would be like moshing to Hatebreed, like it's a hardcore
Yeah.
show, and those new metal kids would be like, "Fuck that karate shit."
Yeah, for real. For real, dude. I was gonna say like all of my
It's like you know, like
all of like my OG like hardcore niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like the older niggas that I used to fuck with, they would always be we'd be at a function. I'm like, you put on Hatebreed, bro? He's like, yeah, fuck with this Hatebreed.
I love that band.
No, yeah, niggas love Hatebreed, bro. I was gonna say, look, June, this how I look at it, June. Like, it's really like the only other band that you could argue is Turnstile. And Turnstile leans right into all of that shit. Like they switched they shit up and made it more palatable. You know what I'm saying? They do Taco Bell commercials and shit. It's almost as if Turnstile is Drake and Knock Loose is Kendrick Lamar.
Don't do that.
Cut the mics.
Get this guy out of
Get
here.
the fuck
Cut
outta
the
here.
mics.
Cause when they was talking, that was the one. Cause as soon as he started out, I was like, Turnstile bigger than them. Turnstile bigger than them. And then when he said that, that Knock Loose never changed their sound, and Knock Loose they doing what they do. I'm
No,
like,
they
that
did
is-
change the sound. They did
I
change the
think
sound.
that's like a conversation
No.
about like artistry. Like you can't.
But I just,
I'm not.
No, they
Like,
both.
I get what you're saying, but like Turnstile clearly was like, yeah, we're more than a hardcore band.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, and Knock Loose is like hardcore.
The
You know?
Yeah, they
for
still-
the artistry. It's like, yeah, like I'm not gonna sit here and fault you for exhibiting growth on like.
No,
your
I'm not.
15
I'm not.
Thank you, Jimmy.
I'm not faulting.
Thank
I'm
you,
not.
Jimmy.
Look.
Yeah.
I'm not faulting nobody. I'm just saying that, like, yeah, you can say that they the biggest hardcore band. You can say that
Do they still play their shit? That's,
because
like, crazy?
I say, listen. You can say that because Turnstile do so much other shit. So yeah, that statement is true to what he
Yeah.
said. You know what I'm saying?
I still can't get over
feel
that Kendrick Lamar Drake take.
Yeah,
Yeah,
takes
like bringing that all the way over there. A full
Talking about-
circle moment for Perry. Wait, I have a question though.
Commercial. Go ahead.
Wait,
dude.
I have
Go
a
ahead.
question though. Only because off of the basis of this, right? Before it got all like, ooh, about these things. You know, y'all be putting me on game about all this, right? Knock Loose not changing their sound, is that looked as at like a negative thing? Because
No,
it's
you
dope.
guys said it gets harder every single time.
I think it's
Okay.
dope.
But do you think that that's almost like safe?
But not changing your sound. That's the wrong thing I'm
They
saying. Not,
definitely
it's just that
developed
making
their
your
sound.
shit more palatable. You know what I'm saying?
I mean they definitely like have changed their sound.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know
not
what
saying not
Like,
change your sound.
They have like
but like strategically
they have
change
a
your
song.
sound.
Every
that-
record they put out sounds huger than the past.
You hear
yeah.
me? You hear me?
But on this newest
But
one,
listen, but-
on this newest one, hear me out. On this newest one, they have like I forget what artist it is. Excuse me.
It's Poppy.
Yeah, it's Poppy, and then like they have like it's like a reggaeton artist on one of their other songs, and they have like a reggaeton breakdown.
Great.
That's corny, you know what I'm saying? But like,
Fire.
Let them get that off.
I'd have
so
to
let
hear
them get
it.
that off. Like, it's growth. So like, I'll take that back. Like they definitely have changed their sound. Bands can grow. Bands can experiment. You know what I'm saying?
Still original as fuck.
Yeah, and exactly to Jimmy's.
Y'all missing what I was saying though. I was saying not change your sound as a band, but like strategically change your sound to reach a broader audience.
No one does that. Though. That doesn't work for
No,
anybody.
and I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you doing.
Turnstile intentionally changed.
Hell no.
When let's make this. I think that they make music thinking that they want to reach a broader audience. I'm
You
not
clearly
saying, like,
have not been listening to
Wait.
that, man.
Wait. Y'all are
They have
missing what I
Taco
asked.
Bell commercials.
Yeah, get your
Like, I'm not mad at you for doing that. I fuck with you for doing that. You know what I'm saying? But it's dope that you can also get to that height without doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to make your song with it. You got to make your song like
They didn't go to their practice room and intentionally like.
intentionally, as in like, I think if we did it like this, more people would fuck with it. What are we trying to do as a band? Because it's okay to do either one. I'm trying to grow hardcore. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with that.
Yeah,
But I'm just saying it's dope that a band could not do that and just stick with what is going, like what they like and shit. Not even saying it's not they don't like it, but stick with like what they bag is and be just as big. I fuck with both sides of it.
Yeah, I think they're both doing the same thing for real. I do. B, get your shit off.
I lost my train of thought. Won't the weed do it?
Who do you think? Who's your top hardcore artist ever? I'll start. Trapped Under Ice.
No, I mean this
That's
is
your favorite?
this is a
My
conversation. Right?
favorite hardcore band. Go ahead. Fucking spotlight.
This is a face value. This is a FV4.
Yeah, this is the FV4.
Well, it's right now.
Shout out to FV4s.
Can't edit this out as too long at this point.
Man,
FV Forces.
you had to come to a time we had to talk about this.
Go for it. I said it.
The Dallas Mavericks, man. They put out a valiant effort.
Where's Shorty at?
Where's she at? Bring her down
Bring her
here.
down here to the forefront.
They put out a valiant effort. But they just couldn't get it done. The Boston Celtics went on to win the NBA championship last week.
Yo, basketball's over, RAP,
Basketball's
until
over
October.
Sick.
But I mean, look, G. I already knew. Like the thing about it is that like Boston just got too many niggas that's actually good as hell. That like they too deep for real. Like that nigga Derek White is cold, bro.
Yeah.
If he was on any other team, he would be the star.
Yeah.
Like every time he get the ball, that shit go in, bro. I don't know how it. I don't know.
Yeah, they were. I mean, they were gonna win. They were the best team in the league.
And I feel like
Game one.
I feel like Dallas has been so beat up on all playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Lulu was injured. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they had tough ass rounds for real. Every round was a battle for Dallas.
I dropped a tear. I was at work and I saw the score.
Damn.
I dropped a single tear.
It's all right. It's still howdy, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm happy to see Boston win for real. Because they've been getting real close for a long time. For the past like 3 or 4 years, they've been real close.
Yeah.
And lost. I fuck with Tatum. That's the thing. I fuck with Tatum. I fuck with Jaylen Brown. I don't like his braids that he be putting in.
You mention that every episode. I love it.
That nigga looks like a Ninja Turtle, bro.
But
Just rate him bad.
But I do fuck with his basketball game.
Yeah,
and like
he
I
was
said,
raw.
I fuck with Derek White.
Yeah.
And like
They were locking us up.
I just don't like the organization of the Boston Celtics, bro. Because I feel like the only niggas in the organization is the niggas that's on the team.
In
the city,
It
for
might
real.
be
Great team, worst fans.
Worst fans.
Unless I'm friends with you and your family.
Yeah, I'm feeling that part.
Unless I'm friends. For real.
But y'all's peers are trash for sure.
Indeed. Make better
But I'm happy
decisions.
for them
Make
niggas,
better
man.
choices.
I'm happy for them niggas, man. Jason Tatum. He didn't do the Kobe picture. Because everybody was waiting on the Kobe picture from Jason Tatum and he didn't even put it up. I seen AI once.
I don't know what that is. Like,
When Kobe with the jacket on with the trophy, that everybody do when they win the championship, they do the Kobe pose.
corn.
Yeah, super.
He did try to make a viral. He tried to create a viral moment in his interview. He started screaming all crazy on the mic.
Stupid.
And niggas like, what is he doing?
Yeah, you can see right through it. He
said, "We did it."
These viral moments. Great.
But it was no. He was on. There's one picture of him. Him on the court crying with his little son around his arm and shit. It made my heart warm.
Yeah.
Cause he always with his little son.
Yeah. All right. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
No.
BM says otherwise.
Well, I know exactly how you feel because that's how I was feeling yesterday when the Chicago Bulls decided they was gonna do what they did, bro.
Yeah,
The
violated.
The first move made in the NBA since the finals. Chicago Bulls changed Alex Caruso for who? Josh Giddey? Come on, man. You know who Josh Giddey is, the nigga from Australia.
You's a freaky ass
The freaky
nigga.
ass nigga. This freaky ass nigga Josh Giddey, man.
It's just a bad look all around.
Not even just a bad look, but gee, like Caruso, the all second team, all NBA defensive team this year. The only nigga that made an all NBA team, y'all, and we traded even with no picks. I can see we traded them and we got some picks. You know what I'm saying?
Zach LaVine's just sitting there unscathed.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Damn,
really
I'm
hope-
invincible for real.
No, for real. He had his invisibility cloak on, just like, shit, I'll be all right.
And like we was talking about DeMar DeRozan on stage dancing to that song, and then not even 24 hours afterwards, guess who your teammate, nigga?
Womp, womp.
Yeah.
Oh my
was
god, I
probably
was
sick.
hurt. I was hurt because you didn't hear me say it a hella times on the pod that like don't nobody. I be like trade them all. The only niggas that need to stay is Alex Caruso.
But that's the script writers.
Nah, that's the Bulls being fucking idiots.
It
for
could be
real.
the script writers, bro. You know everyone's feeling exactly
Writing
like
us-
you. You're not
writing
alone in your
they
feelings.
writing us. They writing us a script to make us feel lounge.
They are, so you can think about
I
it
just-
all the way until
Bro,
October.
this is
I just
Chicago.
really only hope this is
Chicago,
part.
nigga.
Thank you.
This
I
is
just-
Chicago.
I
Seats
just
are gonna
really
be
hope-
sold out, bro.
I just really
It's
hope
United
that they.
Center. It doesn't matter.
I just really hope that this is part of a bigger plan that I just don't see yet.
Yeah, it's part of the script, bro.
And like, but the thing is, with Bulls history, every time they do something fucking stupid, I be like, maybe this is part of a bigger thing that I don't see. Because I've seen it before. Because I remember, do you remember this summer when the Celtics traded Marcus Smart? Remember, and I was like, and they didn't really get nobody in return. And I was like, what the fuck are they doing? That's a terrible trade. And next thing I know, somehow they acquired Drew Holiday in the Dame Lillard trade. Remember?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that made, in the long run, that made sense. But I just don't know if the Bulls back office is that smart because history shows that they not.
I'm fucking dead. We shall see, man.
Damn, man. And I got a Caruso jersey, too. Damn, man.
It's probably worth some money now.
Nah, niggas be like, he got an old jersey on.
That's the thing, yeah. I hate when motherfuckers get traded.
I hate when a nigga get traded and I got their jersey. That's the thing, Bailey. Like, niggas be like, he got an old jersey on.
That's why I still haven't gotten a Kyrie.
If you never got it though, right? Doesn't that mean something? Like when he played, what you feel a way about him being a Chicago Bull?
now I don't because I've let go of that bullshit in my life. Like I was telling you last night, sometimes you gotta let go of that bullshit.
But look, you're hurt. You're like, I have a Caruso jersey.
I mean, I'm
As
always
if-
gonna be scarred from it.
Yeah, 100%.
Not that I care now, but I will always be scarred from it from
Yeah.
a kid. It was like, oh, he got an old jersey.
Yeah.
The nigga got traded yesterday. They're like, he got an old jersey.
Oh, yeah, I saw the lineup for Riot Fest.
Exactly, D-So.
Yeah. Okay, and I wanted to ask you guys only because I really feel like the Summer Smash shit happens it's happening in the same place that Riot Fest is happening at this year.
Oh, okay.
How do you guys feel about that? Because I actually had to think back to going to Summer Smash and being like, wait, it's in the suburbs. It's 100% in the suburbs.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about that? As far as travel, if you're thinking festival wise, it's always been okay, we'll make the trek or the journey to Douglas Park. But when you started talking about going further on to suburbs that niggas have never heard of before,
No.
how do you guys think that do you think people? I mean, I guess people will just travel if they want to.
Because it's not that far, and niggas got cars for real. Like,
But traffic and parking is.
I
Gonna
mean,
be
traffic
bullshit.
and parking is it. But anyway, if you
And
go
you're
to
so far
if
away
you
from
go
your
to Great,
home.
it's like going to Great America. Like,
But you also have to keep in mind that not everybody is from Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
sure.
So it's most of the people there are traveling for it. So it's Chicago to them.
it's like
Yeah.
a thing
You know
that
what I'm
like
saying?
it's a
So
thing that
I
like.
think it's a win-win because I'm sorry, Perry.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's a win-win for real. We're not fucking up these parks in the city.
Absolutely.
know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I have no love for the suburbs, so fuck up those parks.
I'm
yeah,
not.
you know
you're
what I'm
right.
saying?
You're not
Like-
wrong for that. That's actually
And,
a
like-
very valid point.
And I'm not mad at it because from a driver's perspective, anyway, it's the same shit. Like, where is it at? Bridgeview, Broadview,
I don't even know something.
Bridgeview. Yeah,
Some
that shit ain't number.
I thought it was Bridgeport. Then
yeah.
But it is close to Juvie for real.
But literally, I'm about to say, literally,
cut
it's,
that out.
if I was going to
Just had to
Douglas
mention it.
Park as a driver, if I was going to Douglas Park, it would be the exact same shit.
But that's so local, you know what I'm saying?
It is so
but
local.
No, but I'm just saying.
I mean, I've rode the train
Listen.
and then walked down to get to Douglas Park. It's just not as convenient. That's what I'm saying. Not as a
Right.
driver, because usually niggas don't want to drive to things like that because traffic and parking is ass.
I mean,
that's
but
a real thing to
all
consider.
But like the thing is, I don't want to drive. No, I'm always gonna drive. A nigga like me always gonna drive. For real, like
That's not, yeah. That's
nigga
big
like
cap.
me.
Big cap.
that is real. Like if I go to Riot Fest, if it's in Douglas
if
Park
one of your
or
niggas is finna
or-
drive.
If it's in Douglas,
saying-
yeah, I'm about to say if it's in Douglas Park or it's in Bridgeview, I'm finna drive.
But
Period.
I'm saying if if the line
and it,
hear me out. I'm saying if the lineup drops and I live in Kansas, bro, and I'm like, yo, we should drive, 17 hours to Chicago. Like it I don't know. I feel like the parking and like all this extra shit. It's too specific. Like it doesn't matter for like the grand scheme of things.
For
So, I
sure.
mean,
Yeah, it don't because it's
Right.
gonna sell out anyway.
yeah.
It's gonna sell out anyway for
It
you.
might be a little inconvenient if you live in Wicker Park and have to drive down there, but
And
like
like-
the rest of the world, there are
And
there are motherfuckers flying here from Germany to like
You're
go to Riot Fest.
Okay, I don't think about the parking. Low-key, the parking better out there
They're
for
not
real.
tripping about the parking.
The parking
You know
is
what I'm
better
saying?
out there for real.
They're advertising the parking because they know it's better.
Yeah, because in the city you gotta
Nah,
park on the
yeah.
street,
Parking.
huh?
They said Riot Land now with parking.
Yeah, because like if it's in Douglas Park, I'd be able to park on it. You'd be like, damn, is this lot good? Niggas be outside. It's a lot right here.
25.
25. I'd be like, damn, I can park on the street. How much is the lot? Blow up. When y'all go in the birds, they be like, lot $15.
Me and Bailey rode our bikes to Riot Fest last year. That was the move.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got
that was-
because you almost gotta do that when it's
Can't
in the
do that
city.
anymore, though.
Yeah, now
Now
we
it's not in
can.
Douglas Park.
And that's more of what I guess I'm just saying. And maybe I'm lazy, right? Y'all know I don't drive like that.
But
So
you
like,
about to.
but wait, it's still situations like that. Again, like parking and stuff, things that can make it more stressful. And I guess it makes sense if you think about people coming from out of town, because that does make sense. Yeah, if you see the lineup, it's like, oh my God. Then it's like a whole thing. Let's drive 17 hours. That
And, like-
parking and all of that. That's like obsolete because like you've made it a
Yeah.
whole thing. When you're like local like that, it's. And maybe I'm being a princess right now, but it's more just like, like thinking about how so close but so far away
Yeah,
it is when
yeah.
it was a
Nah,
thing where I
for
could
real.
just like ride my bike. And last year was the first time that I rode my bike when I used to be so jealous when I would see people with their bikes like tied up and shit. Because every way that I've left Riot Fest before that has always been so fucked up, whether I took public transportation or had a ride. And I'm just like, damn, now that's like not a thing. And also Bright Eyes is playing, so like I want to go, but it's not going to be as smooth as before. So it might, me personally, it might make me not like, I might talk a good game, like I have to see Bright Eyes, but like I might not go off of it.
Yeah.
Who's
yeah.
gonna drive type
you
shit?
Yeah.
You finna drive in that bitch. Fuck you talking about? We're gonna roll right in the park. Where the parking at?
Yeah, not if we get into an accident.
ED this year.
Like when I go to the Bulls game, I used to like try to be cheap. Like I was going to Bulls game and shit, and be like, I'm finna park on the street. Now I just like, fuck you. Like if I go to the game, fuck around, spend the $30, nigga. Park your car. I'll park right
Get
in front. Yeah, you know, get out smooth. For
Yeah.
real. I was like, let me just pull up in the United Center lot. Yeah, remember last time we went to some shit at Douglas Park? I had to park mad far on the street. Me and
Yeah.
you was walking like, damn.
It was Summerfest.
Oh yeah, it was.
That first day.
Hell yeah. What else we got on the DACA?
Not a goddamn thing, man.
Yeah, Pitchfork coming up. If y'all want to go to Pitchfork, just know the drink that we're drinking all the time,
Oh, yeah.
Cold Time. You can go ahead and get it at Pitchfork, which is sick. You know, everyone
yeah.
is talking. Well, I want to do the shade, but yes, go. You can get Cold Time at Pitchfork now. If y'all are going to go see Alanis Morissette and y'all
Hell
see
yeah.
these drinks that we're drinking all the time, you want to try it for yourself.
You know what I'm saying?
Because we're gonna be in that bitch too. It's